Hey, my name is Nikita and this is Rolling Global Digital's YouTube channel. If you want to learn more about automation in logistics and specifically Amazon Relay, consider subscribing to this channel. In this video, we're going to discuss advanced search filters on Amazon Relay that include exclude, include only, and start from filters for facilities, cities, and states. We're going to talk about the three new filters that we added that add precision to your searches. So it's the facility filter, it's a city filter, and it's a state filter, and all of them have kind of sub filters to them, which include exclude, include, and include only. And the facility actually has an extra one which you start from. I will talk about it a bit later. So let's start by looking into the loads. So I'm not going to actually book the loads. This is all just for educational purposes. So I'm going to use single notification just to check how the filters operate, but they work the same with auto booking features or one-click book or any other mode that it's available with RGD. So let's go. For this video, I know that New York, New Jersey, they always have a bunch of loads that go from one state to another, and I will use New Jersey as a test location. So I'm gonna go with provided. I'm gonna put 53-foot trailer. Let's put 3 stops, just 46. No, let's have I want to have around 14 loads. Yeah, 14 loads is totally fine, just to play around and to see how the filters actually work. We got 14 loads. Maybe make them a bit less. 3. Let's go with 3-mile loads. $3 a mile. Maybe there are less of them. Okay, 6. Okay, let's play around with 6, I guess. We're gonna start going from top to bottom, and we're just gonna add one filter after another. And so we're gonna start with the facility filter, starting with exclude. If you want to know how to use it, is very simple. Just bring your mouse on top of the sub filter and you can read a hint right here. If input, so for exclude, if input is entered, no loads containing that input in any of the stops will match. Basically, let's just go straight into it, and I will show you how it works on a real load case scenario. So let's go with CDW5s. It seems like we have a lot of them. I'm just gonna check every single load to see if CDW5 is on any other stops. Okay, so no. CDW5 here, CDW5 here, and CDW5 here. So 3 CDW5s out of 6 loads. Let's go in and exclude CDW5. Doesn't matter how you type, the facilities here can be lower, can be uppercase letters. Doesn't matter, case insensitive filter, pretty sick. And most importantly, press save. And save and close the entire other settings window. Boom. You got it. So it's highlighted blue. You will see number 1 here if one of the filters in other settings is filled in. Save and close. Most importantly, let's run it. So we will not see CDW5s. We don't want to see them with this filter right here. We excluded CDW5. Yeah, we did. Save and close. Start. Cool. No CDW5s. No CDW5s. Same would happen with auto booking. You would not auto book a load that would have CDW5. Next, include. Opposite logic from exclude. Pretty simple as well. If the load contains this input in any of the stops, the software will match a load. So let's go include. Now we will have CDW5s, and we should have all CDW5s, and we got the 3 CDW5s in here. Okay, so those are basically the opposite filters from each other. Pretty easy to understand. Let's go over include only. I believe this is a harder filter to understand. to make it easier for you, it's a more precise filter, and any input that is entered here, it should match exactly the inputs, or in this case facilities, in the loads. So therefore, by entering one input, for example CTW5, you won't find anything if you have include only activated, because the loads consist of more stops than that, and you are saying to the software, I want to find loads that only have those facilities in them. In this case, CTW5 is not enough, where the software will not find anything. Let's press stop and let's go try LGA9 and ABE2 just to change something up. I'm going to clear this filter, save and close. Imagine we're working in New Jersey and we're like, oh, we would like to have LGA9 as our first stop. Would go LGA9, copy paste it, save and close just in case, and you are aware of this facility as well. And imagine you're good to go there. This is the place you love to go to, and you're just gonna put it right here. You're gonna press save and you're gonna press start. And the only loads that you will have, they need to have LGA9 and ABE2. Basically nothing else will be matched. Imagine we would have a load that would have LGA9, ABE2 and some other place like, I don't know, like MDT5. This filter will no longer work, where include would work, because it just needs to include some of the inputs that you have placed. I hope this makes sense. Once again, all the hints are on top of the filters, and most importantly, try it out yourself. Try it out on single notification. Don't go to Lightning Auto Book first, because if you book something, you gotta do it or you get a rejection, and nobody wants to get a rejection, especially with the low rates that we have right now. And finally, start from. So once again, all of those exclude, include only work the same for facilities, cities, states, doesn't matter. So if you know how to use those right here, you know what to do with cities and states. Start from, the only difference between the facilities and the rest. Start from speaks for itself. If input is entered, loads that only originate from this, in this case facility, will match your filters. So let's once again clear the filter, save and close, just to see what's there. Okay, so we got 5 loads again. Let's put 2 as price per mile, just to have more loads. Okay, 13 results. Let's use something new. Let's imagine we're working in Staten Island only, and we want to start from Staten Island. Our driver is there right now, and we're like, no, we don't want to be anywhere else. We don't want to pay any tolls to go to New Jersey, for example. We're in Staten Island right now, just hypothetically speaking. And we know the facility is named JFK8. There are more facilities in Staten Island, I'm aware of them, but again, for example purposes, I'm using one. You can put as many as you want, but as I said, let's imagine we're in Staten Island right now and want to start the loads from there. Copy paste JFK8, gonna press save, press save and close, start. Boom. That's the load that we got matched, JFK8. So the software didn't find, so it excluded all other loads except this one. Let's go into the city. So once again, you can use all of those filters together. You can use facility, cities and states. The only limitation in those filters is that you cannot use exclude and include for one filter. For example, you cannot exclude some facilities and include some facilities. You can do one or the other. Once again, let's delete JFK8. Let's delete Staten Island again. Let's press start. Let's play around right here. We want, okay, I know that New York loads. I know that people love to stay in like New Jersey. They don't like going into New York or some other place. So out of those loads, let's filter out the loads that are only in New Jersey, for example. Go to other settings. Let's go into states. Let's try include only, where like, okay, we're working only in New Jersey today. Don't send us anywhere else. You're like, cool, fine. Gonna use this filter right now. Gonna hit New Jersey. Include only. Safe and close. Again, blue right here. 1. Start. Out of those 13 loads, let's make sure out of 13 we got 5. All of them have New Jersey. Yeah, all of them are New Jersey. As you can see, those are the same. Okay, all of those are the same. And why, as I said again, like hypothetically you could be working in this location or any other location and similar things might happen where you don't want to go to any other state that is close because you gotta pay, your driver doesn't want to go there, and blah blah blah, and many other reasons that people have and drivers have. And I know many people control the miles and stuff like that, but working on Amazon, I know that sometimes many things happen, and this filter just works more precise than anything else. Okay, let's leave the state right here. Let's go into cities. Okay, all of those are weird. Okay, so no, those are actually different. So we have west. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so we have 3 loads that are the same and 2 loads that are here. Okay, again, let's just hypothetically imagine that okay, they have Robbinsville. Okay, let's imagine that we like Carteret. We like Carteret facility for some reason. We're gonna go and take Carteret. Gonna go, so look at this. So the state is still on here. It's include only. So we are going to filter out even more precisely those 5 loads that we have. We're gonna say, hey, I want my load to include Carteret location. Those, so you can type again upper lowercase letters, it doesn't matter. Carteret, New Jersey. Just pick it right here. Again, safe and close. Now the blue box will be highlighted and have 2 here, which means you filled in successfully 2 filters. And now we're gonna find the loads that are only in New Jersey, and they include Carteret as one of these stops. Let's press hit, and we're able to filter it out even more to 3 loads out of 5. I would love to use the facility filter right now to filter out even more precise, but unfortunately they're all the same. But we can try something else, or I believe this is like good enough and it makes sense for everyone how to use all of those filters. One more thing, so if you still don't know the logic or you're interested about some sort of limitations, this is the first time we're doing something like this. So instead of looking at those hints right here on top of the filters, we have a little button right here which leads you to our blog, and we write and update different blog posts about certain filters and how to use them, what are the limitations, and it's just much easier for us to update them and for you guys to read them. So check them out. Yeah, they're pretty helpful. If you found this video useful, please consider hitting a thumbs up button or leaving a comment. That way I will understand what videos do you like and what videos I should create next. If you would like to know more about automation and Amazon Relay, please consider subscribing to this channel. My name is Nikita, this is Rolling Global Digital, and I will see you in the next video.